Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first match week of NWL's 5th season, brought to you by the NWL-eSports, showing the 77Y versus the KKA in the Premier League match. I'm your host for tonight, Gazerbeam, joined by Tansek.
Hello guys.
And Crow.
Hello everybody.
Alright, so, with a pretty awesome match laying here, and what do you expect?
To be honest, I'm not I'm not that into Monoblade, especially not in Napoleonic Wars, but I think it will be exciting as always.
Yeah, it will be a very exciting match. KKA versus 77Y is actually a very interesting match. It's a first league match, and even for the first league it's a top match, so I think there are just a few more exciting matches like this going to be in the first league.
Yeah, indeed. And you can see they both they both came there with full numbers, with maximum numbers actually, 35 players on each side, and started firing already. Basically to just tell what happened, KKA started with getting a good shot, a good angle
very good
at
shot.
77Y's line, which was forming up in a slight weird position.
By the way, this is yesterday's map. I just found out, like, that was a map the Spartans fought the 79th on, and now the 77Y is fighting the KKA on this map.
Right. So we had the first volleys already, and 77Y, taking cover because they took massive casualties actually.
Massive to... Oh, actually, no, never mind.
To some extent.
Yeah,
massive.
actually, they did. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at like a smartass. Actually, they did.
So obviously we got KKA. They're trying to decrease the gap now between both regiments, while 77Y is trying to get some shots on the KKA's members' heads. They're just like, exposed a little when they're running.
Well, a 10 min disadvantage can be quite severe in melee, but looking at the numbers right now, even with 24 players, you could take on 34 in melee, depending on how the dynamics are in the melee, in the group fight. If there's a good dynamic on one flank, you can steamroll them easily, even though you have loose men. So, now we have both lines marching parallel to one another, running towards the map, so it's just a matter of time. Who forms up first, who does the about march? Oh, and actually the KKA is turning away and forming up. And there's the about march.
By the 77Y, running back, now having a better angle to shoot at the men that are still somewhere at the slope of the hill. And we got the KKA forming up, shooting at the 77Y. 77Y also forming up.
Wow.
This is a close range shoot-off with so many men. That's crazy.
But no chance there for the 77Y.
And they go over to charge. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the first charge. We'll see.
Wow.
It kind of looks like the charges yesterday.
Yeah.
Even though 77Y's left flank somehow crumbled apart with 2-3 men fighting still there on the left flank, or pretty much split up into duels and 2v1s.
The 77Y took a lot of casualties in that last shootout, so yeah, that was a solid round for the KKA in terms of shooting.
Very convincing round there from the KKA. Very good shooting at the start, and of course good melee at the ending. Just wow. Just a wow effect there.
Right. So, actually we can't say that much about the map, seeing as it's the same map as yesterday. We got one
we can say one thing though, there's this little hill behind the 77Y, and the 77Y is just, just running away from it. They could use it and camp on it, but I don't, so that's pretty good, from there, right here, because we had that yesterday. I wouldn't call it camping, but, yesterday's regiment was always trying to reposition itself around that hill.
Yep, exactly, so this looks like a way faster game in terms of positioning.
Well, in the beginning, that's
Yeah,
usually
that's
what
true.
happens. You know,
That is
the
true.
question is what will happen when both regiments, or when it's a tie, when it's 4-4. The question will be if both regiments continue playing aggressively or if they won't. Okay, we are right at the map end here. So 70Y forming up here and trying to take a shot.
Oh.
And there's the counter march.
Now 77Y's right flank won't be able to hit that much anymore. So obviously they have to move out, move back into the direction that KKA is moving in right now as well. Looks like KKA is moving somewhat closer to 77Y. Oh, and doing the about march, forming up in a slightly higher position. 77Y.
77Y has more reloaded guns than the KKA does right now. It's not that much a difference. Very well done on the KKA side. They kept their bullets in their muskets, waited for the 77Y to form up. Well, even though a very balanced shootout, you can see the gaps being closed on both sides very fast.
Yep, obviously they have to be close in under 15 seconds. This is what the rules say.
Yeah.
And this looks like a very balanced shootout again, I gotta say. Even though it looks like slightly that KKA would be in favor in this shootout.
Well, actually, it's 10 people alive for the KKA and 19 for the 77Y. Even 60 now for the KKA. So the KKA is actually having, well, the downside here of this trade. So repositioning themselves. Both sides repositioning themselves. So here's the charge.
You can see KKA zigzagging, trying to get towards. Oh,
That was a lose of
That
people there.
surely boosts the morale of the 77Y, getting 4 of the KKA members before getting into a charge. Now we have a great,
of course.
yet now we have a great, well, movement over the right flank here. The 77Y, but there are some people just running in the back. They cannot really get into combat. They should hurry, get to their comrades and help them.
indeed.
Very good melee there from the
This is a
KKA.
very good, yeah, that is really a very good charge.
Wow. But
Well,
like,
apparently it was a team kill.
yeah.
I just
Like last fight, 3 team kills on the KKA happened or something like that. It was really
Well, that can
ridiculous.
Actually, you know what's kind of funny, that there's one guy. There was this one guy. I don't know if you thought that. There was this one guy who just from the KKA. He just ran around. It was a British guy who was just running around, and somehow he occupied 3 Frenchies, right? 3 members of the 77Y were just chasing
I saw
him.
that one. Yeah.
By doing that, you know, they evened out the fight, you know, because there were 3 77Y members missing in the melee, chasing one guy who was just running around somewhere else on the map. You know, he wasn't even close to the members.
Mm-hmm.
That might, you know, that is kind of well, kind of bad, as you can see right now.
So now we have a
got
duel.
a duel here.
We got the duel.
This is very tense. Come on, you got
Ah!
There we go. So now we got a 1-1.
1-1.
Very interesting, I gotta say. This looks very interesting.
I'm sure there will be a promotion now. Private.
So it's rather bad. What?
No server.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Almost
Yeah, well, it's
everybody
because
has...
a lot of players are in there, and then we have a lot of specs. We have
true.
35 players on each side,
Wow. 19 spectators.
and then we have 19 specs.
Wow. Alright.
Alright, yeah. So, we got KKA having going to that hill over there, and already forming up, aiming and shooting
Ah, fire will.
on the 77Y. Currently moving towards the hill that KKA is standing on.
No shot
That
there.
volley didn't hit anything.
Yeah, not even a hit. Right? Yeah. That was unfortunate for KKA right now, because it was basically a waste of time. Even though, you know, lucky shots can happen. Like we said yesterday, this mainly has to do with luck. So now we got the same scenario. Oh no, there we go. KKA already did an about march, and 77Y.
Look at the
What
angle
are
of
they
the
doing?
77Y line. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That was. But anyway, we'll see now.
We can see 77Y trying to cut.
March.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
KKA forming up and shooting at the crumbled up 77Y. They got 1 kill.
Even
happening?
1.
Right, I look kind of organized on the 77Y side, but well, they got away with it, so fine.
Now it looks good though.
Oh!
Wow.
Getting 1. Let's see.
Yeah, well, getting
Like-
1, getting 2 shots off.
Yeah.
Compliments on that formation, but that it just looked kind of funny with them all moving the organized and getting just 1 kill. Ah, there we go now. There we go. Just when you start talking about it, we got someone jumping, and 77Y now getting 4 kills.
77
In
to
addition
70.
to that 1 kill that they had before, and KKA now
Oh. Now they're
going a
ripple
bit
marching.
more aggressive, moving up
Yeah.
the little hill, and forming up, trying to shoot at a position 77Y
reload.
tries to go.
They are reloaded, I think. So...
They weren't loaded. Now 77's front shouldn't be reloaded, if I'm not mistaken here. Yeah, so there...
Again, very
there
good
they go.
shooting.
The front is not as reloaded on the 77Y side, so they have to make it count now. They have to get some kills.
Oh!
The KKA is reloading. But give them hell, guys.
This is
No,
like the
it's
tennis of
KKA's turn,
punishment.
actually.
This is the tennis of punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh man, you were reloading. I punished you. And then it's the other guy's turn to give him a old slap on the face.
Oh wow, alright. That's pretty cool.
Even numbers on both sides right now, so
Oh.
well. Oh, that
One
is
guy.
a bad angle actually. 77. Oh, but well, lucky the what the
KKA
fuck?
one
Oh!
so close. KKA is going over to the charge. Well, 70. Oh, that was heavy. But we've
It
seen
looked
it
like fire
before.
charge to me, but I'm not sure yet.
Doing the same thing as the other round. Quite
I
unfortunate.
actually didn't catch the fire and charge because I was like mid in the formation.
Yeah.
And then that's touched.
Yeah, well, I wasn't closely paying attention. It looked like it was close. I'm not saying it was, you know, it was very close. It was very close.
Right.
It's very close.
So what, you know, now we have the same scenarios as last round. We had a charge where 4 people got killed and still the charge looks balanced on both sides. Well, this is something I really like in that match so far.
Who's
Yeah, well.
77Y has like,
Oh, nice.
alright, yeah, that's what I was
Getting
talking about.
last kill
They were
there.
bits- It's like the one split up.
Lance Corporal. Bobby Maru is the last one. Oh, getting even 1.
was a
But
nice
it's
kill.
not enough.
That was a nice kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Right,
there we
two-
go. 2-1.
2-1 for the KKA. I'm actually curious because, you know,
we
last
go.
first day the KKA lost to the 77Y, you know. It's always kind of interesting to see a match return it fast, you know, basically it's the same matchup again. Just under different circumstances, so I'm curious whether the 77Y can prevail again and win again, or if the KKA is like, oh lord, no. We got
Let's see.
So there's some little discussion about a new survey right here. But it looks like we're gonna stay on this server.
Hopefully.
People say melee it's fine. Melee is fine. I actually want to see another map. I'm sick of this map, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's
Just a tiny bit. So for those who don't know, that was the map. That was exactly the same map that we had the last match yesterday on as well. And you know, it's just, I don't know.
Alright, if the KKA now fires now, they would be at a major disadvantage. Okay, they do not choose to fire. That would be just stupid if you fired there, but... Oh, the KKA is being crumbed up here and, well, blobbing and being shot down by the 77Y.
Now they're fighting back.
But
Now they're
Getting
fighting
3
Yeah,
kills.
now the punishment slap
Wow.
is in,
5 kills now.
and slapping the 77Y quite hard here.
We got recruit Kraken
Kraken.
making a headshot on the Lance Corporal.
Down goes
Poor Lance
Mosquito.
Corporal.
like I said, you really got this tennis of punishment.
Yeah.
This tennis of kills.
Know what you mean.
Yeah. Like 4 kills by 77Y on KKA, and then you got 4 kills by KKA on 77Y. No, and in that time, you know, you're curious what's going to happen next. If they're going to go over into an instant charge, or if they're going to just reposition themselves.
Well, I think they keep on shooting until they notice until they notice that the enemy's at a disadvantage. And right now, nobody really is at a disadvantage. Both sides have 18 people alive. I wouldn't put at a disadvantage right now for either side. Yeah, so I think this is going to continue until they're bored, probably. Either they're bored or they know they could win in melee. But, you know, as 77Y, you should not underestimate the KKA, and as the KKA, you should not underestimate the 77Y. Both are very great melee fighters. So, yeah. They need to shoot as many meleeers as possible.
Indeed. And it looks like the shooting is just going on. And of course 77Y needs to fix the gaps, but also KKA needs to fix the gaps, like there was the reminder in chat like some minutes ago, 1 minute or 2 minutes, I don't know, 2 minutes.
Wow.
I'm just alright now.
These
This looks like something. This looks like something KKA could win.
Yeah, well, sure.
Just
else
by
would
the
be very
numbers.
pathetic.
Yeah.
No offense, but that would be kind of pathetic.
Well,
But nah, actually.
I don't know. Maybe those last 4 people are like experts at melee. I don't know.
Let's have a look at the names, shall we? Let's see who's that. Okay, of course we have the Officer Gas. Okay, then we have the Lieutenant Abercrump. Posh Gaming. All right, that might be possible, but I would say it's not going to happen.
Is this still aligned? Is this still aligned? This is like.
Alright, on the other side we have Product Knee. Then we have Useful Life still alive. The Fiery as well.
This doesn't look too good for
we have
77Y.
Spellfeather on the KKA side still alive, so well, yeah, I don't need to look anymore. Patrocks as well. The Norseman. Yeah, well, that's a bunch of good players. Go,
Why they just not charge?
Go charge!
Oh my God, it's just like, you know, sorting out things. I'm gonna take this with me. Like, where's my tissue?
And there we go.
Shot. Right. Yeah, obvious officer aim here.
Yeah, restart please. Just hold on, I need to. Alright, I need to disconnect on another TeamSpeak. There we go.
That would have been cool.
I think that should be fine. No, under the officer. There we go.
Right. So is it like, did I miss something, or are there only side swaps now in NWL? Wasn't there like sometimes even a map change? Alright.
Yeah.
Right, cool. I really want to see that map change. But
no.
Yeah, obviously it's up to the commanders. To the
well, as far as I know, there always used to be map changes, but it could have been changed as well. But well, don't change what is working right or what's perfect,
indeed,
right?
indeed.
That map is actually pretty good if you do not make too much use of that freaking hill over there.
It is. It is. I was just like making some fun.
Come on, get some shots down now. Yeah, I think it's 77.
There we go.
Having a nice angle here, but now they are mostly not reloaded.
KKA
So
moving up, line to the right of Hauptmann Pride of Nye, sorry.
Alright, it's only side swaps now. Map changes anymore.
Alright, cool. Thanks for whoever gave that information.
Yeah, that was Beaver, actually.
Thank
Beaver,
you,
I don't know. I always want to say Beaver because in German I call him Beaver, but
there we go, we go over to the charge.
Yeah, nice charge here. We have 25 Frenchies fighting 30 Brits. So, well, let's see who's going to win.
Right,
actually, they're
looking very, very good for the KKA there. And again a teammate kill! What the hell is this? Every
Well, it
time,
happens.
every time a charge happens, every time the KKA gets 1 or even 2 or even 3 team kills. That's very unfortunate.
That's
See?
true, yeah.
3! Oh my god. Oh man. I'm just kidding. I know.
Right.
I don't want to blame
Final
him.
stand.
I don't
Alright,
want
there
to
we go.
blame him.
So this is really interesting. It looks like, for now, it looks like last Thursday's match is, you know, it's like we're 77Y, 164.
That's 77Y.
Now KKA is ahead of 77Y.
Man, I had to laugh at, sorry, I always had to laugh at all these people who always just said 70-70Y, you know, I was always like...
Yeah, no.
It can happen so
So,
quick.
like, man, they are 77Y, not 70-70Y. That always happens when people who cannot, when people who are not familiar with English start talking English. It always sounds rude when they say that, but you know. So now the 77Y running as the Highlanders, brave Scotsmen. Let's hope they get into a charge rate quickly, because that's what I expect from Highlanders. You know, William Wallace. You know, they can take our lives, but they
It's
can
not
never
life.
take our freedom. You know.
Crowd's not live right now.
It's not life.
Nope.
So,
Life.
especially now, they should charge like hell right now.
So we're gonna see an interesting charge here.
Yeah, well, so let's put it this way: the KK already has their score. You know, last time it was 6-4 for the 77Y. The KK already has their 4 points. So now let's see if the 77Y takes on the rest of the points, or if they'll lose. Oh man.
So I just... Oh, there we go. Right, cool.
But of course, this is not lost yet. You know, there's still a way to win, and also a draw would be possible.
Yep. I
Oh,
mean,
nice! Private Eddie fisted his good old comrade Axiom to death.
this is something I think players need, especially in Premier League. Those not live rounds where they can just, you know, fight, just have fun, just relax for one round.
Oh man, Crow. Don't say fisted, say punched. It sounds so goddamn wrong.
Right, we have a reset.
Yeah, fisted. Even in the chat they go like lol. Fisted to death. Sounds so wrong. So this is live. And
Yeah,
let's see
live.
what will happen.
Here we go. After the side swap. So, the KKA going around the left-hand side, or their left-hand side of the map, and the 77Y is just turning and going full on. The KKA trying to close the gap between the two regiments. That would not allow the KKA to sit back and start shooting. Which is actually something I don't think they would do, but well, you never know. So the counter march from the KKA coming in here, so of course the 77Y has to turn away, else they would be just running straight into the KKA. So 75 forming up here and giving up some early shots. KKA is moving though, and there are quite a lot of gaps in the movement.
Not much.
Indeed.
If the KKA manages to form up quickly now and get some shots on the 77Y, there will
That's
be
a
heavy
good
losses
angle.
on the 77Y side.
Oh, and we got a delay in the back of the 77Y line. And this is the punishment. That is the punishment by the KKA.
Wow.
It should have just moved out and just like...
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happy.
I mean, they did move out, but it was a bit too slow in the back.
And that way they
have
had this awkward angle to the KKA line, you know, and the KKA line could just, well, easily kill them.
Yeah, indeed.
And there are 5 people standing in a line, it's very easy to hit them. The right angle. Mid-range shootout.
KK.
Likely,
Yeah.
No, actually, no. I wanted to say it was in favor for the KKA, but well, I would be wrong. It's even right now.
It is, yeah.
The Scots got quite some Frenchies down.
There we go again, gaps. Guys, always fix the gaps.
Always fix the gap, yeah.
It's something I used to say very often back then in another regiment.
Very, very often, yeah.
Oh my
The
goodness.
only regiment that used to do that, right?
Indeed.
It's the one I know. But well, I don't think gaps are so good, especially in this competition.
Well, if we talk of fixing gaps right here, we mean like closing them in. I actually meant making gaps, but this doesn't apply to NWL.
No,
So,
graps.
77Y. What the fuck? Was that
70, why did you
Oh my goodness.
Very good.
It's just so hard if you're trying to speak fast. 77Y.
70, Y 70? Oh wow, the 70,
Oh, KKA.
70, Y is
Getting
getting
3
shot down
kills.
right now. They go into melee, like Brave Scotsman. No, they don't. They
Oh,
won't.
no.
They are forming up, and now they are shooting on close range.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was a pretty good volley.
Yeah.
And now,
And now they're
fight
charging.
good in melee.
And
If
I
they stay
think
together, they have a chance of winning still.
But they are
I'd
being
say.
pushed back. That is always
Not
kind
really.
of bad when you're getting pushed back
They
and
are.
surrounded. So Captain Gas, the Brave Scotsman. Actually,
Rip in pieces. There.
So there we go. So, with the KKA... Actually, yeah, we got 5-1, so if the KKA wins one more round, they can at least... No, they have won. They have won that.
Oh, actually, no, they haven't won it yet. The next round, yeah, they do. Yeah, true.
Yes.
True. But I cannot lose anymore. That's what I wanted to say. I want to be a smart
Yeah,
ass.
this is what he said yesterday, so...
What the fuck? Already 3 down. Did not expect that.
Yeah, well, these are, you know, we always used to have the 77Y skirmishes in our line battles, and to be honest, I hated them because they were too good. Their aim was just, or is still, crazy, and that was a very nice skirmisher who shot down some Frenchies here. These skirmishes were so good, and I always used to tell my second in command to take officer and run in front of the line so they would shoot him and not me, because they always deliberately aim for the officer. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter now.
Okay, 1 kill
yeah.
there. 2.
At the back of the 77Y being slow again a little bit and getting caught by the KKA. Now the KKA smack is reloading. I'm not sure, it doesn't look like most of them are reloaded. So we have a nice little parallel movement here.
Actually, we haven't seen Ripple marching that often in this.
Oh, the counter march and now the reposition. Oh, nice, that was pretty beautiful positioning there. But unfortunately, they only got 4 men, right? There could have been more losses on the 77Y side.
Yep, I gotta say, in the volleys that look extremely good, they pick off like some, and in the volleys that look surprisingly awkward, they get more than the ones that look professional and, you know, more promising to get more kills. So KKA now trying to get a better angle, but 77Y actually repositioned themselves fast enough so KKA is returning back to the hill, getting on an even spot.
Oh well. Team kill.
77Y is behind cover now. Let's see what the KKA has to offer.
They need to do
death.
something.
There's another one.
77Y has... Oh, another one. Has such a good positioning
Oh,
there.
a lot of
by the
depth.
77.
Oh my god. And now they're shooting.
And now they're shooting at the back of the squads. Oh, they only got 2. That wasn't that good a trade, I'd say.
Oh well. What will happen next?
26 against 21.
Oh!
Oh,
KKA
there we
getting
go.
Some kills.
Now KKA is getting the kills.
Them kills. Oh! But it's 77Y
Both
strikes back
lines
as
fixing
well.
the gaps again.
Pretty good, I guess. Now they're charging.
Right, now we have a charge again. Question is, will the 77Y be able to pick off some guys before going into melee? Here we go. Melee!
Let's see what will happen there.
77Y can clearly win this charge, especially on the right flank. They are surrounding the KKA.
Yeah, but they shouldn't chase
Pretty
that. There's one Frenchie just running away.
Yeah. This is a very good technique. It's a very good technique, actually. What?
Wow.
Look like... There we go.
Wow.
4-2 for KKA.
Well played.
5-2.
5-2, sorry, yeah, I meant 5. Sorry. Apologies. Alright. So let's see. Basically every single round now is a match ball for KKA. You just need to win one more round. So 77Y has to go either extremely passive now and you know, think about their moves, or extremely fast and surprising for the KKA, so they can't react that fast.
Alright, Ripple marching by the 77Y here. The KKA is already formed up. To the left of the 77Y. 77Y turning to the left now, and
they want to shoot.
They want to reposition themselves, or position themselves very fast. The front line of the KKA is not reloaded.
Getting one.
You know, I gotta say, KKA is extremely fast in moving out.
Yeah.
They are. They're very, very fast.
So this is clearly one of the advantages I can see that the KKA have. They are a bit faster in moving out when it comes to repositioning. And again, 77Y is doing quite lots of kills in range combat, also melee. They're good at surrounding. While KKA is good in, you know, running away. And not in a bad, you know, not in a bad.
Just because they're
meaning.
French?
No, I mean running away.
Come on.
No, let me explain myself. I mean running
that.
away in the sense of, you know, Brits chasing them, making it more easier for teammates to get kills on the ones chasing. That's actually a pretty good technique. Both have.
Oh, but don't forget, it was not the entire KKA who ran away. It was just one guy, you know.
Yeah. This is what I meant.
Wasn't deliberately running away. Anyway, we got a charge now. 77Y has the min advantage, but does it really matter? That is the question. KKA still has great melees alive, so does the 77Y, but I think it's actually a little bit on favor for the KKA when it comes to skill right now. We got Spellfuffer and the Norseman clearing up the 77Y ranks.
Not bad.
So this could be it. This really could be it.
It will be it.
There we go. This
Wow.
is a 6-2 for the KKA. So will they decide to keep playing?
Yeah, sure they will keep playing.
Well, they got the opportunity to just stop, but I doubt that.
They don't.
I
They
doubt
don't.
that.
Don't. Why would you do that?
I don't know. Some did.
No. How do I know? You want to get your score as high as possible.
That's true.
Especially in Premier League, you know, that's always a statement. If you win 6-4, it's always like, meh, you know. 7-3 is still like, meh. 8-2, 9-1, 9-1, 10-0. You see how the score is like, oh man, yeah, you know. You get what I want to say.
Of course.
Alright. So we got both regiments moving closer again, in the direction of the edge of the map. Coming closer and closer. While the 77Y has a massive gap between the first two men. Now they close the gap. That was a pretty good move to close the gap. Gotta say.
First blood there from the KKA side.
Indeed. Now they're getting very close.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
Yeah, this is very close now. So the 77Y is pushing himself.
Oh.
And the counter march from the KKA. The KKA is in the back of the 77Y right now. KKA
Didn't get
for the 77Y
anyone.
repositioning.
Wow.
Oh wow, there was 77 wires and a massive flop here.
Oh! 77Y was very good shooting.
Good shooting on both sides. 28 men alive on both sides.
Sorry for that camera angle, I guess.
Yep, some being fixed
Yeah.
very quickly.
So I wonder if we'll see like the exact opposite, the 6-4 for the KKA. They will have
We'll
a
see.
payback for last Thursday. But we'll see what will happen.
Just constant shooting there. Try to get each other head.
13 77Y members are still alive and 11 of the KKA, and of course that changes in the instant I say that. Because that's
Please.
always like it goes. 9-9. 9-9.
So this is one of the
9-9.
continuing shootouts.
Yeah.
So just see the shooting pod right now here, probably. I doubt that there will be a charge.
9
Well, actually,
in favor of the
9-2.
77Y.
Yeah.
Actually, KKA moving back down the hill.
They probably want to reload. So the 77Y is being reloaded. He's fully reloaded as well.
And they are moving up the hill. They are moving up the hill. Aiming.
Oh man.
They reposition themselves.
Oh boy.
Reposition themselves.
So,
Think they're going to
Flameos,
charge? No.
Fungus, Croc,
Oh.
and Spellflopper, and Toasty are still alive. Anyway, never mind. Flameos and Fungus are still alive.
And they try to charge. Oh wow. Yeah, obviously.
That's it.
Good round there.
Well played. Well played. Even though the shooting... No, you cannot predict where how the shooting goes. You know, you cannot predict which side will be winning a shootout. It's very difficult, especially when the shootout has been even in the first
Yeah.
part. You know, if it's not very decisive after the first few seconds, then it's difficult to say who's gonna win and who isn't, because you know it's mostly just luck, you know, or bad luck on the other side. Like, if the enemy is 5 feet away and you just aim at his head and somehow you still miss, that's just bad luck. But yeah, well, you can't change it. There was a hit. The 77Y hit one of the KKA's members already. Poor guy, only has
That's
half
not
HP.
good.
We've got a long range shootout here now. Of the KKA trying to hit the moving United.
77Y.
Ah, right, yeah, I see. I see, I see.
77Y, 77 because. That's what Frella just said. So
So
both
good.
regiments getting closer on closing the gaps on each other.
Such bad,
So I am
jokes.
again
Jokes.
awaiting the counter march. Yeah, there it goes. There's the counter march by the KKA 77Y
Oh,
forming
good
up
angle.
line and shooting on the back of
Yeah.
the KKA.
They can get quite a few kills now, but
Oh,
KKA
unfortunately,
too fast. Moving
KK is striking
And-
back.
77 wide though, readjusting themselves and keeping up the firing.
It's always interesting to see how the 77Y sometimes blocks up, but yet still gets away with it. I've seen less blobbing being punished more in shootouts.
Yep. I gotta fully agree though with you. That's actually something I was with as well. I wonder why though.
Maybe it is not as blocked as it looks from spec. You know, the view might still be different if you are in the view of a player. You know,
Yep.
and not look as blocked as it does from above. So the KK is moving out again and trying to close on the 77Y, taking shots into the flank, but probably they are fully reloaded. KKA repositioning them, 77Y repositioning itself, and KKA forming up and shooting down some Got
Actually getting some hits,
Ooh.
getting some kills.
nice anger for the 77Y here.
Now they can
Oh,
punish
man.
the KK for not
Doing so
moving
much
away
damage.
this time.
Yeah.
And
now
going
we
over
have
into
the
the
charge.
charge.
They're gonna charge.
20 77Y Mimosas versus 13 Frenchies.
I like how you say Frenchies.
KKI is backpedaling a little bit. Quite heavy actually. Trying to force a fight on the right flank and just retreating from the left flank.
You can really see 77Y really surrounding the enemy. They're really good at surrounding and attacking the flanks left and right.
Yep, true.
This is something, you know, this is something that really counters running away.
Hey!
Yeah, anyways, GG there.
There we
That's
go.
it.
That is it. That is it for today's match. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching. We've got a 6-4 now. That's actually, they changed the score around. They changed the score around, like I said. Thank you very much for watching again. We had a top view number of 61. Thank you for that.
62
First of
for
all.
me. I did so
62. There we go.
62.
62. So thank you loads. Yeah.
So awesome.
So if you want to go into our public Steam group, go into our Facebook and send us some feedback, or even, you know, go there to see when the next match will start. Usually it will start tomorrow at 7 PM GMT, like today. Yeah, a very nice match. I gotta say, it was very interesting to watch those big regiments and you know, skillful regiments, really. Congratulations to KKA. And yeah, then I give you two the last words.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was a great match. I really enjoyed it. Sorry, man. At 77Y. I mean, as I said, we always used to play a lot with the 77Y, so it's always nice to see those guys on field. KKA, also a great regiment. Just, well, it was a great match. You have great fighters on both sides. You know, you have very well-known names in when it comes to melee in both regiments, so it's so cool to see them fight and actually work together, you know, because you have these tournaments where everybody shows off their individual skill, but it's, I think, even more interesting to watch people showing off how they work together, because that's when it matters, you know, when you decide what to do, retreat left, go right, retreat right, go left, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Alright. What will be the next match for tomorrow? Gazebeam? Anyone
We
knows?
actually don't know yet which match is there.
Someone in
tomorrow.
the chat said... It's
Well, definitely
Thursday,
Thursday
yeah.
we have 2LHR against 15th Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Wednesday, what was it, Crow?
No, on Wednesday we have the 91st fighting the GGR number 4.
Yep. but you
And
can
on
see,
Thursday we most likely have the 33rd fighting the 78th. And on Friday we have the 63 fighting the 59th. So yeah, a full scheduled week. But as
So-
far as I know, tomorrow there's nothing, fortunately.
Yep, we'll see. We'll keep you up to date on Facebook, Twitter, and
Yeah.
Steam.
Of course.
So yeah, that's it for me. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. Thanks for
Goodbye,
watching,
everybody.
guys, and see you next time.
See you.
See ya.